Hello and welcome to this short practical course. And in this introductory lesson, I will just introduce myself and tell you what can you expect from this course. And before we begin, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Luka Popov. I come from Croatia. I work as a senior software developer in Java, and my educational background is actually in physics. I worked on the university for some 10 years, and I acquired a PhD in theoretical physics, and also gained some very valuable teaching experience in that time. And then later on I switched careers and I became a software developer. I also hold both OCA and OCP Oracle certificates in Java. In 2021 I earned Oracle Certificate Associate certificate for Java 8 programmer. And then 2 years later I earned Oracle Certificate Professional certificate as a Java SE 17 developer. So what's the purpose of this course? Well, simply said, it's to learn about practical features you can use in Java SE 17. So for this course I have selected 5 features, which I find very practical and very useful for Java developers. And if you are using Java SE 17, you can use these 5 features. And these features didn't necessarily come with Java SE 17 release. Some features are released in previous versions of Java, but the point is that if you use Java 17, you should know and implement these features in your programming practice. And that being said, let's list the features I will be talking about. The first one is local variable type inference, or LVTI for short. Then I will talk about text blocks. Then I will show you switch expressions, how to construct and use them. Then a very important new feature called sealed classes. And finally records. So for all these features I will show you some useful examples. So my goal is that after you go through this course that you are hands-on with these features and you can start implementing them right away. So my goal is not here to explore theoretical details of all these features, but rather I would like to give you some practical examples. So when you sit over the keyboard you can just go on and start implementing these features right away. How can you benefit the most from this course? Well, first of all, you should listen each lesson and try to understand all the given examples. But if you want to get a real understanding of these features, then you should try the examples yourself. And you can do this by using any IDE of your choice. My personal recommendation is IntelliJ, but you can of course use Eclipse, NetBeans, or whichever IDE you are used to. And in order to try out these features, you will need to download JDK 17. You can do this from Oracle or OpenJDK or from some other provider. They are all free now, so you can pick your choose. Or as an alternative, you can use one of the online compilers. So if you don't want to install IDE, JDK, maybe you are working on your business computer and you don't want to make a conflict with newer versions of Java or IDE with the one you use in the company, then you can use some online compilers. I have 2 to recommend. First one is JDoodle. This online compiler is very convenient because it allows you to deal with files. You can create your classes in separate files and compile it like you would do locally on your IDE. And if you want something faster, which will just allow you to try out the chunk of code without any creation of classes, methods, or whatever, then you can use this one compiler, which is basically JShell Online. And this means that you can just take a chunk of code and copy and paste and run it. You don't need to create a class and main method. If you have, for example, some loop, you can just enter the loop and it will show you the output. So this is the quickest way to try out a bunch of code. So anyway, play with the code, start with my examples and then try to modify them, try to break the code. This is how you learn programming, by trying, making errors, correcting errors, and so forth. So in order to learn more about these features, you can enroll in my free Udemy course. You can find it just by clicking the link in the description box. And all you need to do is to enroll. It's completely free. So enjoy the course and I'll see you there. Cheers.